Live? Right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to L&L Diamond Paint. I'm Lee, and Lenore's way out there feeding the cat. Just one second.
Ever you
Camera
want to
back.
call me? Okay.
There we go. Camera's now on.
Oh,
Yay, I made it.
Yay, Lee turned the TV on.
Yay.
How are you guys?
Oh, thanks. Did you give me this?
No, you got it.
I'm not doing good today. I get a
Me is my favorite.
Sorry, we're still getting set up here.
I thought you were all done.
I am. I just moved my foot.
Well, I just realized that I had a problem. So
Uh-oh.
What?
What problem do you have?
I turned something backward, and I'm down to my this. But I'll be loud. Maybe. Oh boy.
Can you reach
Now.
over the table? I mean, to the thing?
So how
can
you
always
guys
turn it.
doing?
Well, Lenore's still got her headaches
Oh,
that we still have to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about you.
Kind of worried about me too, Tim.
I know.
Hello, Cindy.
How are you guys doing? Hi, Helen.
Hello, Helen.
What you
My
doing?
man, I'm a little slow on the uptake today.
Oh, Lordy.
Computer's not doing what I want it to.
What isn't it doing? It's all right. I was supposed to come in here. Look at the mess.
I'm on my phone, guys, so if I go too, that means I had to run to a basement. But right now, I'm okay. We're expecting like bad
On the phone.
storms and possible tornadoes, and you know, we just had that really bad storms on Friday. Thankfully, not where I lived, and my family was involved. My little cousin was in the movie theater when the roof collapsed on her.
Oh,
She's okay. Yeah.
all right.
So I'm kind of nervous, but I don't get nervous for myself. I get nervous for my girls. But they're in a safe place. I'm in a mobile home.
Oh, Lord.
And, as I was starting to say,
Oh, shut up.
hello, hello, Carrie Lynn Leonard.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Helen Whale.
Oh, yes.
Cindy, I said hello to. Judith Hood.
What about her?
She's our little tattletale.
What do you mean she's a little tat?
Well, Judith did. Don't you talk about Judith?
Yeah, what are you talking about her for?
Because she's our little tattletale. From now on, if anything happens, I know she's the one that tattled because she's the one that turned around and told you that I stole some of your Pepsi.
But for Judith.
Good job, Judith.
Yeah.
No.
We got not. We got
Judith.
Just
How
starting.
did Judith know?
And thank you, of course, for the hearts, as always, Helen.
How did Judith know?
How did Judith know what?
That you stole some of the Pepsi.
Because it was during live.
What?
Yes, the one live I did here alone because you weren't feeling well.
Oh, okay. Right.
Hey, Ditsy.
Judith.
Doesn't matter.
Hi, Judith.
I
I'm
did.
too Judith.
What are you?
She's right under Helen's heart.
She's right here.
Right under her heart? How'd
Under
you get
Helen's
under
heart.
her heart?
I can see this is going to be an interesting life.
Nope.
Anyway, hello, Ditsy. Hello, Carol. Sarah Ann, hello. And congratulations on being another signed artist for Crashly.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
congratulations, Sarah. I'm very proud of you.
I also want to point
Yeah,
out
Linda.
Lizette's Gems and Tells, I think it's called. I got to look again because my mind is gone. She did a video that came out either yesterday or today. I think it came out today, called 80 Diamond Painting Creators
Oh, yeah.
that you should watch. Tammy's on there. Dithy's on there. There's several people on there.
Yeah.
She doesn't give the links, but she does shout them out and give them give a little background to how she came into them and whatnot, and what some of what the channel is about.
Hi, Christopher.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
Congratulations, everybody. So
That's
cool.
right. I did. I said specifically, don't tell Lenore. What did you do? Hey, Lenore, he took a sip of your Pepsi.
I love that, Judith.
Oh,
She's
Linda
a fine woman.
and
Yes,
Christopher.
yes. You are. That's what I said. Legit knows who I am. I almost fell out of the chair.
You didn't know either.
Dead. I was on dead.
Knows who I am.
We never got mentioned.
Of course not. Wait.
What that mean? Of course not.
Guess what I said?
You know, I mean, she says how she found Tammy through another, and then she found this one through Tammy, but I'm always there. I'm always on Ditsy's. I'm always on Shay's.
What?
But L&L doesn't get mentioned. I see how it is.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lizette, if you watch this, I am only teasing.
Well, we just do randomness. We don't talk about anything.
Well, that's true. That is true.
I don't.
Hold on.
I was.
I knew I forgot to do something. Yep.
My husband is the furnace, and it's hot here. And even though we have central air, he's always warm.
I'm sitting here sweating to death.
Well, what the heck?
I don't know what the heck.
I said the same thing, Dick. Like, she knows who I am? Cool. But thank you for telling me, Lee. Lee gave me the good news. Because oh my God, I just ruined that. But anyway, I hadn't been able to watch it yet. So, thank you. He didn't need to do it. He always didn't need to do it.
He's so happy when people he cares about.
Get that kind of attention.
Yes, even you.
I know.
No, that.
He is.
What do you mean you wouldn't go that far?
Well, all right, so I would go that far. All right.
Yes, you would go that far.
He's cold.
Right now, yeah, I'm not cold.
I'm freezing nothing. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm not now. I was.
But
we're so proud of all of you.
Yes, we are.
Oh.
You know,
Thank you.
Everybody that made it. Like I said, there were 80 of them, and she went through them, spent a couple of minutes on each one, talking about the channel and how she found it and why she enjoys it so much. You know, she didn't leave links. Trying to put 80 links in a description? No, I don't think so.
There's no way.
Yeah, no, not even close.
But she does have the channel, like your channel logo and stuff, so it's not hard to find.
But
she gives you a lot of ideas.
She is Dutch, so,
Yeah, that's true.
And the funny thing is I saw that right after I said to Lenore that I was going to repeat what I did when I first started the channel.
Yeah.
When we first started the channel, every time I did a whip and chat, I put in 5 channels that were on my list, those that I was subscribed to, that, so that people could follow them. Now, of course, it's been over a year later. So I sat there a couple of days ago and I said, I got to start putting those back in our whipping chats. So I can put links to 4 and 5 creators every whipping chat. And I've got several more, a lot more. Hey, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda. I went to your shop, and you said to wait until you listed the other things. You got some beautiful stuff in there.
Yes, she does. Speaking of which, what I'm also going to do on those that I have their YouTube channels for, if I have their Etsy store or their website, I will put that up unless I don't have it, of course, and then I have to go searching for it. But I will be putting up everything I can as far as that goes. I won't necessarily put up everybody's social.
That's a good idea.
I have, I'm one, couple of years ago, I won one of her bracelets too. I love it. It was during the Dragon,
Yeah.
season of Dragon, and I won one that had a little dragon on it.
Oh, Tammy.
All right, Brenda, thank you. I'm gonna go shopping after this.
Uh-huh.
I'm not doing. I'm just
There
gonna
you go.
count. Thank you, Brenda. What?
We're shopping after this.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you can go shopping after this, because after this you got Ditsy's live.
I thought,
So I guess you're gonna miss Ditsy's so you can go shopping.
dude, I can do both. I got 2 devices. And besides that, it's not gonna take me that long to shop. I showed everyone Tammy's cool birthday card at said Tammy. Did, they can drive me crazy now. But thank you in advance. Can I have a little sneaky peek? And I
No,
didn't
you
ask
cannot have a
you.
sneak peek. It's a secret as to what kind of card you got.
Oh, good Lord. Then who else? Oh, Lord help me.
It's a
I'm
secret.
excited. I love Gypsy surprises, but wow. Oh,
That's why I laughed, because she said she showed everyone.
I know.
I don't know. I never saw it.
it's gonna drive me insane. But in a good
I
way,
guess I'm
I
not part
love
of it.
a surprise. I really do love surprises.
You
You're
do?
still working on the St. Diamond painting. At the right this minute, no, I finished the Flint Thumb film. Yep, I put it up on my Facebook, but right at this minute, I'm working on the one I'm doing for my sister. It's the Christmas, the Christmas Nutcrackers by Teddy Collins. That's the one
And
I'm doing now.
Ditsy, guys, by the way, Lenore was saying today that we're going to start working on how we're going to do what songs we're going to record for the Oz and Og for you. So we are still working on it. We haven't forgotten, honest.
All right.
I already told you. If you're not careful, I am going to fly Ditsy down here, or up here for that matter, to show you in person
Nobody's schools.
She goes,
Listen here.
and the reason I said that, because she's sitting here saying, well, if she wants it, that is.
Please.
Hold on 1 minute, Dad. I'll be right back.
You know that.
Yeah, but now you'll hear them turn around and say, I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I don't want to hear anything. You're awful.
Dixie says, we haven't heard a song in a while. Give us a chord, Lenore. Oh, that is not a chord.
With a song in my heart, heaven opened its portals to me. That's all I remember. I'm old.
Well, that's a chord. All right, Jenny. You'll have to go back to the last couple of seconds you missed Lenore singing.
Oh, stop it.
Yes, it is, Cindy. Yes, it is. And she's been practicing a lot more, so she's starting to get back into the groove, which is always good. Is she frozen on? She's frozen on this.
I know she is. What's she on now? Oh, I just went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your timeout screen.
Yeah, but I don't usually. This doesn't usually do
Just
that.
hit any enter or something. There you go. See, you're back.
But it never
You might
does
want to
that
hit
to
the
me.
track,
Where's the first?
the circle, right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, God. All right, now you can talk to people.
I still love your voice, Lenore.
You do?
I always love your voice. That came from Helen.
Oh.
I still love your voice, Lenore. Oh, Jenny said I heard you. I heard her. You need to turn your volume back on. There you go. Thank you. Now we don't echo.
No, we don't have to. Thank God. Of course I have.
You will.
Okay.
It takes time. So, see, she sang for you, Ditsy. I asked her and she goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see how it is.
Okay.
Ditsy asked to you sing. I asked you to sing and you go, you're just my husband.
Oh.
Hey, I'm making up for last week's whipping chat
Happy nose.
with a rubber hose for you.
Oh.
Yes, if you missed last week's whipping chat, you might want to check it out. Lenore was in rare form.
Oh.
I have so many train wheels running over my body. It's not funny.
Oh, Ditsy flirt.
You flirt with her. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just suddenly started coughing all day today, off and on. What's the matter? Oh, I thought you said something before I started talking about. What'd you say?
I said that's what.
Oh. Yeah, who knows?
So, how is everybody besides famous?
Well, hopefully,
I'm back.
it's not any, it's your fingers, so it hopefully will be relatively quick. You know. Welcome back, Tammy.
No.
Did you hear your favorite?
Yes, I did. I think I was coming back. Did you say something about famous?
She's saying something.
No, I did not hear that. Well, I heard a little of it, the end of it, and I missed it. Dad,
Well, she only sang a little. She only sang a little bit. She didn't sing a lot.
Oh, my darling, I hunger for your touch. The long, long time. and time goes by so slowly, and time can mean to so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to you. That was for you, my little girl.
Thank you. It's so beautiful.
I will record that for you and send it to you, okay? I don't know when. I
Thank
might be
you.
90 before you get it, but
That's okay. I'll take it when you're 90. Thank you. Oh, wow. That was so beautiful. I couldn't put hearts on the screen because I couldn't see it.
It sings along horribly, did she say?
Thank you so much.
you're welcome, sweet.
And
I feel bad because, you know, I don't do these things. I can't believe anyone wants me to do, and please you shut up. I can't believe people actually want me to do them because I've been doing it all my life, and people, you know, but you're special, honey.
Thank you. I was
I'm glad no
closing
one
the
could hear.
eyes and singing too. I didn't sing out loud though because I wanted to hear you, not me.
Anybody can
Thank
sing
you.
with me that wants to. I don't care.
But I didn't want to sing out loud because I wanted to hear you, not me after.
Don't feel bad. Why do you think I don't sing with her?
Well, I can carry a little tune, but you no way that I ever even try to do sing turn. No way. I'd love
Oh,
to.
Brenda, thank you. And Kelly and everybody,
Beautiful.
Judith and Cindy Bennett.
You know, I joke a lot. I give her a hard time because she sits there and she says that, gee, I don't know why, like she just did. I don't know why people want to hear it because it's beautiful. That's why. But she really does enjoy singing, period. However, she also really enjoys singing for the community. She misses, for example, when she can't sing on Jenny's live on the Uncrafted Crafter.
Right.
She used to open up her live with a couple of songs every week, or for most weeks. But then she started getting sick, and it just snowballed from there. So she really misses doing that. She's going to again at some point.
I guess.
Don't ask me why that went up. I have no idea. I thought I shut those down.
What?
They're streaming links, link suggestions so that you can. Basically, it's an advertisement.
I am so. I have to explain it because it sounds like I just want people to say, "Oh, you got a beautiful," and believe me, I love hearing it. But that's not it. My mother always made fun of me when I sang. I loved my mother. She had her problems. My mother had a beautiful voice, and I don't suppose any of you ever remember Alice Faye because it's even before my time, a long time ago. And she had a voice like Alice Faye. She was a true alto. She had a marvelous voice. I am a mezzo soprano, which is a little bit different. It's a higher range. And she could never understand why I sang so high. I mean, she had a beautiful voice. There was a group called the Dane Singers in probably, maybe in the 30s or 40s. And she was invited to go tour with them because she had such a beautiful But so that's why I am never sure about anything. And I was always fat and I always got made fun of. So I have many problems. Not the least of which is my darling husband, who's my savior.
I am not a problem.
No, you're not. She's my
So
savior.
there. It's just he gets his comment.
No.
I would eat week-old roadkill uncooked to have your voice.
Oh,
Yep, me too. And
You might
I
have a
don't
good
like
voice, but boy, would
roadkill.
her breath stink. And Brenda said thank you. But yeah, she does. She really enjoys singing. And that was one of the things that we were going to do on this channel until, once again, she got sick. You know, she was going to sing every now and then, and, you know, especially, you know, during the lives, because, I mean, let's face it, we're random,
we're very random.
you know?
We're
So
random.
every now and then having music in there, or every week having music in there, at least was something to hold on to, you know? But anyway, I digress. No, I don't.
Well, no,
I'm not
I
going
mean,
to. So there.
Yes, it's you do understand. Yes.
well, even people who not your caretaker, some things just follow you your whole life. If they come from somebody that you won't care for deeply, it bothers you. It does.
Yeah, she does sing now and then, but you know,
Yeah.
it's. Although I don't know, was that a song?
What? Oh, stop it.
Brenda said she does sing now and then. So I said, "What? Wait a minute, is that a song?"
I would love to hear you. Oh, I get it now. Never mind. I'm close.
No.
Oh, you're a toy
Da-dum,
jester.
da-dum,
One.
da-dum, 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 da-da-da-da-dum, da-dum.
Normally, you kind of singing on, please.
Lenore, you made Lenore cry.
I did.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry.
Because you cried.
Because you cried.
I'm sorry. But I
That
It
love
was good.
you.
It was good tears.
Yes. It was good tears.
Well, then
Good
I'm
tears.
not sorry.
Nothing to be sorry for. Shut up.
That's what I said. If they were good tears, I'm not sorry. And that don't work. The shut up is nothing. Get your own thing.
That I could sing the what?
Oompa.
Oh,
So,
yeah. I get it now. I'm like, what the hell?
please don't mention him singing. Uh-oh. Severe blizzard, tornado, what? Excuse me, I was reading that.
Yep.
Until 2 a.m. Hot dog.
I've got another puzzle for you.
You do that really well.
Yep.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. La da 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 da.
Mom, are you trying to say it on?
You see what I mean?
Your
Yeah,
daughter, I guess.
that's right. It is her time
No.
because they come to see her, not me. They like to throw me under the bus, and her they praise and sing all kinds of praises to.
Well, yeah.
Anytime I can make you laugh, honey, that's a good.
A special song.
But that's okay.
Riley, her.
No, I can sing. I can sing some things, but they really have to be. Shut up. I heard that dog.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Will you stop taking things so seriously?
You know what he's barking at? And I didn't ask Mama that I love her dearly. No, he
No,
really
what?
is. She's on the phone. And I did now, Mama. My mom. She's on the
I
phone
can't
and
hear
she's
your mom.
disturbing him.
Leave your
Well, the
mom out
dog.
of it. I can't hear her.
Riley, stop. Ah.
Oh, don't
He's
worry about it.
darting at her. I don't know what he's darting at.
Leave Charlie to do what Charlie is doing.
He loves animals, Tammy. It
It's
doesn't
Riley.
matter.
So what?
I don't
Let him
know. I
go.
don't know who Charlie is.
He's a dog. He does these
Did
things.
you make
Just let him go.
growl?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I did not make him growl.
You probably did. You did know.
The only thing that would make him growl.
I say lead name and he just goes crazy with, you know.
The only thing that would make him growl that I did is if I Alexa, bark like a dog.
Oh,
Don't you even start.
you even stop.
Well, Alexa can't hear me right now. She's got her earpieces in.
AirPods on. I know you're a trick, dude.
That's okay. I'll get you again.
You can try.
But you know I will. You know
I
I'll
feel
get you.
like I shrunk.
I'm very
feel like I
patient.
shrunk.
Hello, man.
I don't understand how she reached the table.
You know, I should be a doctor because I have a lot of patients.
Oh my God. You're so lame.
Not just yours, mine too. Haha.
I was praying too, Tim.
But anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Who knows? Doesn't matter.
See?
I caught Helen.
Oh,
He did that. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about him.
he was a pain in the butt.
Did it stop, Helen? See, with Tammy's, if I get it going, she can't shut it off. She'll be like, she'll be like, stop, stop, shut up, stop, stop. It won't stop. I'll say stop, and it'll go, okay.
That's how I yell at her. Because she did something last night. My mom said she yelled at me because I yell at her, and I would do that.
I still get a kick out of the okie dokie.
What?
She turned around one day and said something about she asked it for something. I forget what it was. So she said, "Okay, stop," and it went okie dokie.
I'm so mad. I don't know why, but it really irritated me.
But yeah, she'll get it. She'll try it. I'll just be like,
Hey, Shay, hi.
Hey, Shay.
Thank you, hi, Shay. What's up? I'm glad you started making videos again. I'm on behind. I haven't gotten to the listen to it yet, but I did the Patreon love, so
Yep.
I'm getting there.
I gotta re-sign up for the membership.
You haven't done that yet?
Huh?
I thought you told me you did that the other day.
Well, I had the YouTube membership, but I had to give it up for a while because we needed the extra. You know, even though it wasn't much, I still needed the extra money, so I had to cancel the membership. But I want to re-sign up for it.
No, I know that. I thought you told me the other day that you was gonna do that. It's on a Nia. I thought you already had.
Yes, I did. But that's not why you have the membership thing. You have the membership to try and get some money so you can better your channel. Giving memberships away is not going to do that. Huh? I know we can. I'm just giving Shay a hard time.
Oh, we'll cut it out
Why?
because I don't like it.
So,
Oh, okay.
okay. I love you too, Shay. So does Lenore. We're gonna have a regular. I mean, talk about keeping it all in the family.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, good. I'm a little slow on the uptake.
That's okay. You can be slow on the uptake.
Right over my head.
Yeah. Sort of like peanut. You got to know Jeff Dunham to know that one. You got water. What did Shay get? Probably wine.
Yay, I want that.
But I'll have to give her a little cheese with that wine. Ah! Oh, no, nothing. I had a notification come up and it was covering what I was saying. Me and my dumb jokes. You know. But that's okay. That's what makes them so good.
Is it? Because they're dumb?
Yeah, she is. Tammy, did you freeze?
No, wait, what? You're not old enough.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Well, you didn't look like you were moving.
I'm pretty old. I was reading.
Yeah, well, you're not that young.
You want younger than me?
Excuse me. I
You're
am.
not that young.
I'm 47.
Yeah, but she's older than Frank.
Yes, I am. I'm 47. You know
That's what I
what?
said. You're not that young. You're old enough to drink.
Oh,
I can tell you a story.
I'm 46.
I am
Yeah, I know.
almost over the years in yet. I can tell you a story that I won't. That I could.
Tammy's almost older than me again, says this. Oh,
Yeah, I am.
Thank you,
Dick said, yeah, won't be long. And busy downtown. Actually, I have. But I also saw a sneak peek that I was trying to see what it was about. It's the
You
same
should have seen
company I
Tammy.
did.
You should have seen Tammy when they told her she was on Lizette's 80 favorite diamond painters to watch.
I almost fell off the bed. Truly. I can't tell the wedding story yet. Come on.
Which reminds me, Shay, you are also on Lizette Tells and Crafts. Well, you'd already know because you already commented, but thank you for putting you on there. What am I saying?
Chad is still in the closet. Yeah.
you
He's not making the turn. Maybe.
So what's this about the wedding story?
About the time my sister got married, you know, I was really mad at my brother-in-law for asking her to get married. That I didn't speak to him for a week. But at the wedding, I was so sad. She had champagne. So they brought me a glass and I drank it. And I was sad, so I was crying and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And so they kept refilling the glass and I didn't know it. By the time the night was over, I'd had like 90 pounds and 17. So, yeah.
That's not good.
Legit.
Absolutely wasted.
But it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
I know. We have the
I didn't know drinks in the same glass.
Yes, the refrigerator.
Oh, it's still there?
It's somewhere in one of the boxes.
It's going to stay there.
What
too.
So I'm gonna post that on YouTube.
No, you are not posting that anywhere. Stupid head.
Apparently, it's a secret.
My girlfriends gave me a birthday party. And they brought me drunk.
All right.
More than drunk.
Yeah. I mean, it was only three of us. My two of my best friends and myself. And then this guy called that I liked at the time. This was a long while ago. And I slid down the refrigerator very gracefully. I was gone.
It was a slow motion
Right.
from what I heard.
That is
It wasn't
funny.
that.
That is funny. Yeah, they do that to us. They can.
Yep.
That's funny. That is funny. Those are so cute.
In the
Well,
Philippines,
Yes.
I
What do you call it?
Mojo.
No. The other one. It's like
Oh no, that wasn't with California root beer.
oh, it wasn't.
No. No. All right, so I got that drunk twice. Sorry. Once with Mojo and once with California root beer. California root beer, if it's made right, tastes exactly like root beer.
yeah, you said that. I've never had one.
And the thing with it is it sneaks up on you. Now, when they first came out with them, they made them in 16-ounce tumbler glasses, which is a big glass.
Mhm.
And they only allow people two. The problem is when you're out with a bunch of friends and your friends order drinks for themselves and they order a California root beer and they give it to you. Yeah, I had a couple more than two. And while I was in the bar, I was fine. Not a problem. Didn't slur my words, nothing. And I turned around and I said, okay, I'm going to go home. And they're like, no, you can't go home. No, we got to take it. No, I'm fine. And I stood by the front door and I was talking to the cop on duty. He said, well, just be careful going home. And I said, fine. And I opened the door to the bar. And as soon as my face hit fresh air, my face planted into the pavement.
Good job. Lee.
The guy, the cop come running out, he thought that I tripped over the curb. And I looked up at him and I had my keys in my hand. And I looked up at him and I handed him up and I said, oh, cop, call me a cab. Because I don't think I can drink Ossifer because I'm not so thinky drunk I am, but that's okay. I literally said that just that way. I remember it.
Tell them what's in a California.
A California root beer has Kahlua, Amaretto, Galliano, and just a little splash of soda water to give it that root beer style fizz, That's it. And it's all equal parts. And when you're doing equal parts Kahlua, Amaretto, and Galliano in a 16-ounce tumbler, that's a lot of booze.
Oh,
I mean, last time I got drunk like that, though. It is, Judith. It really is. Like I said, if you like a sweet drink, it tastes just like an A&W root beer or whatever your favorite brand root beer is. It tastes just like a root beer. Or more to the point, it actually tastes like having a root beer barrel. Those hard candies, the root beer barrels. Really good. Really, really good.
I've never heard of those.
Just don't drink too many.
Why?
a lot of alcohol.
Did you just not hear the story?
Yeah, I heard the story. I thought
All right.
you meant that's not what I thought you meant. Never mind.
Because you get ripped roaring drunk very quickly.
Yeah, that's fun in the younger days
And
sometimes.
one is
But
good, and you can have a second one as long as you got somebody to drive you home.
Yeah.
But anything more than that, you will fall flat on your face. Unless you're a hardcore, die-hard alcoholic.
Yeah. The
You know.
hollow leg.
Yeah. Hello, diamonds and drills. TR, even.
Yeah.
I had to look close. I still can't see.
Oh, okay.
were you ever thought about going to the eye doctor? Just, I mean,
I'm
I'm not
still have
picking
to. I
on
still
you.
have to make some calls because the eye doctor that I was going to go to doesn't take our insurance, my insurance. So I got to call around and see if there's another one.
I wasn't picking on you. I was really asking. Yeah, I went
Yes,
into
yeah, I know you
UTR.
have. Actually, I remember.
Yep.
I remember you've been here before. I do. hmm But unfortunately, because I can't see very well, because I've got problems with my eyes, which we won't get into, I have to really look closer. When I didn't see it properly, I was like, wait a minute, have I heard that? Yeah, I have. And it's good to see you back. Yep, no, I remember.
Okay.
Although instead of checks, I'd rather have cash. That's okay.
Lee, you're so lame.
Actually, yeah, I kind of am. That's why I use a cane.
Oh my God. Somebody stop and please.
You started it.
No, I didn't. You're the
You
one
said
being
I was
freaky.
lame.
You
You
did.
know,
I don't care. You started it. She said I was lame.
your
Well,
lame
I
brain.
still love you.
Yeah, I'm full of something there, Judith. They just haven't figured out what yet. Oh, shoot.
No,
There was a couple of dead folks that I really wish I could.
Dang.
that's okay. What you thought. I mean,
Oh, dear Lord.
No. Dad jokes that I've heard.
Oh, Lord, the dad joke. All right, Lee. Just go ahead. I'm ready.
Yep, that's about almost what time it is there, Dick.
Time.
yeah,
6 p.m.
Yeah, what time's it going on? It's going on 6.
Yeah.
Which is why I timed time when I saw hers was at 6 Pacific. I had to sit there and figure the time so that I could have, instead of having to be exactly an hour, I had a little bit of leeway. That's why I put mine at 7. You know,
Yeah.
and I've got to go over that schedule again because there are so many new creators that have started doing whip and chat. I mean, doing lives that I've got to redo the whole thing. You know?
Yeah, I
And,
like.
and there's a new format I think I figured out,
yeah,
but I got to double check it
What's the
because
format?
with as many people that are doing lives now, there is no way you're not going to run over somebody. Yeah, it's just not it's just not possible unless it's like really early in the afternoon on a weekday when most people are working, or really late overnight where it's mostly people from overseas, you know. But other than that, you're liable to run into anybody at any time, and weekends are even worse.
I like heading on at 7. I mean, at 6
Um,
because that gives me a lot of time to do a Jenny's live.
Yep.
yeah.
Well, it gives me, like I said, I can go as long as an hour and a half
Yeah.
on mine, you know, because that stops me at 8:30, and that gives people a half hour to be able to go to the bathroom and go get something to eat or drink or whatever the case may be. You know, it also gives me that half hour to be able to put my computer back where it belongs, so that I can join Ditsy's. Because there are several that I don't miss if I can help it. And Ditsy's is one of them, as of course it's yours. I try not to miss bitches if I can help it, but unfortunately there have been a few I've missed. I try not to miss Kara's. I never missed Shay's. Well, I think once I missed Shay's. She was on regular. But even so, yeah, I mean, it still surprises me when I do these lives, when I go to these lives, that the snack table is such a hit. You know, it's like I only started that as a conversation starter when people were coming in early and just hanging out. You know, I just figured, okay, well, it's something. Maybe it'll spark conversations for those of us that are just sitting here waiting. You know, next thing I know, it's like I got Mia now saying she misses her snack table when I miss her lives, and I've missed quite a few of hers. I got to get back into that group, you know. But Karen, it turns out, okay, we can officially start the live now. The table is all set. You know, it's amazing how something so simple can actually turn into a thing.
It is. It is a nice thing.
And I
That
love
means
it.
you're paying attention. That means, well, also it's saying that you think of that creator so much that you don't miss their lives and you try to do anything you can to make it, you know, enjoyable and people to interact.
Yeah. Now, if it's under L&L, it's both of us. So it's your snack table too. She's over here. Well, it's all late. I may have come up with it, but it's still our creation. You know. But here we go again.
What?
But
Oh, Becca.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, you are more than welcome, Shane. You know you'll have another one. I'll have to make up another one for you though, because I took yours out when you would take the break. I had so many on the list that I had to shorten some of them.
You took Shay out.
Yeah, I put it. I put.
How do I feel about
I
that?
put. Speaking of diamonds in it, boys.
Yeah.
You know.
Shouldn't you just add another one? Or do you not have room for that?
I didn't. I do now, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm just giving you a hard time. Because I love it. It's fun.
if you did not give me a hard time, or if you didn't throw me under the bus at some point in time or another, I would think you were sick.
Oh, that's coming too. Give it time.
So, my next thing is to come up with something for comments. When I make
What do you
comments
mean by that?
on the whipping chat and whatnot, I try to make comments whenever I can. So now my thing is to try to come up with something to, when I comment on their videos or something, similar to a snack table, but, you know, just some sort of a smart ass thing.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
No, Cindy, actually, I did not. Did I put a special food on the table for you?
No, he didn't. I never even thought to tell him.
Well, that's just it. If you don't tell me, I don't know. And I can't fix it. Just like I did with Crashly. Crashly said she wanted, you know, like walnuts and whatnot. So I went in while on her live. I went in and I put walnuts, cashews, pecans, I think a couple of others. But so I fixed it so that it would have those. And like I said, Cindy, she never told me anything special she wanted me to put on there. So it was never there. And mine was technically created before she started taking an active part in the channel. What would Lenore want?
Pepsi. You're right.
Pepsi. Well, that's why I say assorted soft drinks.
Yeah.
Assorted sodas.
You don't put anything that particular.
Right.
Because people
Shay-
be asking for California root beer.
Yeah, really. Shay was the only one that ever got the wine. Yeah. The only ones that got a repeat of somebody else's was Shay had it, as well as somebody else, which was the Nutella. That Shay likes Nutella, as did this other person.
I like wine.
Yeah, but I can't do wine for you now because I do it for Shay. No, I can put it on for you too. Sheesh, of course I can. I can do anything I want. It's my snack.
I like that too.
You
I
what?
do like that. I love that.
What?
Wine.
Love what?
Wine.
Wine?
Yes.
Well,
sir.
yeah, but I don't wanna. Okay, there's your wine.
I never had no Oreos in milk.
Yeah, if I give you wine, I'll have to take away your Oreos.
Yeah.
You take my Oreos away and we got a problem, sir.
Then you don't get wine.
Ooh, she can get wine. That's candy.
I just gave her
Yeah.
one.
Not you.
Just
You
gave her
don't
one.
count.
Oh, wine. Wait a minute. Can you get myself comfortable again?
It gets
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, God.
What?
Dad,
Oh no,
Dad.
no.
I screwed up something. Hold on. Oh, boy. Oh,
You get-
man.
And you get wine.
I got it. You didn't win. You didn't win. You didn't win. I want one.
She is channeling her inner Oprah.
That's right.
You get wine, and you get wine, and you get wine.
I like Shay. She knows how to make it fun.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, I know. I love
My
Shay.
point is,
You know
there's too
how
many
much
people that I love. I love too many people to list them all.
There's
I
no
love
such
Ian,
thing as
I
loving
love
too many.
Kathy, I love Shay, I love Ditsy, I love Kara, I love Brandy, Laura. Yeah, sheesh. Trying to make me name them now.
What about Tammy?
Do I have to?
Yes.
I suppose.
I'm waiting on my name. Penny, there's one.
Tammy
Thank you.
knows
Shay.
that I love her.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Yes, I do.
Let's share.
I do.
I play that way.
Oh,
I
my
will
Lord.
not touch that one.
So,
It did need dip
I could,
on our taker.
but I won't.
that's not totally sympathetic.
What? I have to throw myself under the bus every now and then.
No, you
What'd
don't
you
get-
do? This is getting on my nerves. It really getting on my nerves. Oh, well.
Hey, Holly. Hi to you.
Hello, honey. I don't know why the hell I'm coughing so much.
I don't know.
I
maybe-
did. I had no problems with that. That means I did to see you.
You know, all this licking, I don't know.
Don't
What?
even start. No.
What do you mean, don't even start? I'm not the one that started it. Ditsy is.
Yeah, you touched it to a whole new level, dude.
That's good to hear, Holly. That's good to hear. It's always a good thing. What? Holly, don't even. Listen to her. Don't even.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Oh, no, you.
The insinuation is already out there. I did it. So there. Mm-hmm.
Did it.
Every time I do that, it hits my nose.
Aha! No wonder I couldn't see.
Leave Mom alone.
Easily.
There you go.
You got it.
There you
You
go.
got it, dude.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like it.
You see what she said?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I mean. I like it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She'll set them up, and I'll knock them down.
Oh. It's so bad.
But that's okay. Well, then again, you know, you lick them, you claim them, I'll lick them and nibble them. That way, there we're all set. Oh, really? What are you going to work on this time, Holly? More on your jumping fighter? You caught a jumping fighter.
Oh, please.
Yes, I know. You do not like spiders.
I don't. Well, I do like spiders.
I don't want to talk about that. I'll cry.
Oh, a sketch. Cool.
Uh-oh. What I do?
Helen Strangely. And that's bowling emoji in front of it.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, Dick. That works.
Oh. I don't know who's worse, you or Ditsy.
It's a toss-up.
Lee, I did. I don't know.
Ditsy should know better.
I didn't say it. I might agree with it, and I might like that idea.
Shut up.
Dick, come on now. You know he won't stop once he starts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's sort of like a Bill Cosby skit. When he talks about natural childbirth and the father's there being the coach saying, push them out, shove them out, out. In my case, it'll be push them in, shove them in, way in.
Lee.
Bye.
For the love of God. Mom, I did. I told you I forgot.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Come on, you know me. You can't be having kids around on my lives.
We'll pay later.
What will I pay in?
Pain.
Licks?
No. I can't stand you. Remind me why I said yes. Because I don't remember.
Because you're crazier than I am.
That's
I keep telling you that. You keep saying, oh, no, I know that. What do you mean, poor Tam and Lenore shit?
I know, right? I know. It's terrible.
Good great.
Okay.
Yeah, do hit the like button. I like when people hit the like button.
Well, I
And if you haven't done it, enjoy the insanity.
Hold on, Lee.
What? Oh, she's telling me to hold on because she needs to change her earbuds. But if you enjoy the insanity, you know, feel free to hit the subscribe button too. Neither one of which is going to cost you a penny. Not even a half a penny. Not even a halfpenny. Nope. Not that I know what a halfpenny is, but that's okay. Okay. The half pence?
Yeah, something like that.
Hello, Morgana, the notorious MBH. Oh, hell no, Dix. With Morgana around, especially with that nickname, Morgana Banana Hammock, yeah, no, there ain't no behaving. Nope. Not in the least. Up there she went. She pooped. She'll be back. Either that or the storms hit. She did say, by the way, just in case, they were calling for severe storms in her area where she may have had to go to the basement. So if she said if she does poop and stay poop, that's probably what happened. So our thoughts go with her just in case
The storms hit.
yeah, just in case the storms hit, she will okay, never mind. Just in case the storms hit. Of course our thoughts and prayers should go with her anyway. That's right, Morgana, you tell them. Morgana's just as bad as we are, Ditz.
Nobody's.
Yeah. Don't hit me, that's spousal abuse. Oh, I'm gonna bruise. Then I'll call the cops. Okay, see what she did to me?
They'll take me out. I'll be happy. Bye.
See what she did to me? She did this. Well, what caused her to do this? I don't know. I didn't say a word.
Terrible, 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 and worse than terrible.
And you love me anyway.
There's something wrong
excuse me.
Oh boy.
Hit him again, Lenore.
Ow.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Brenda, stay safe.
Yeah. I understand that, Helen. I don't. I just like to give her a hard time. But I do know people that do that. She's starting to get to that point where, she just does the slightest little thing. She bruises. Don't know why, but probably her age.
Thank you. Let's throw me into the bus.
I can't help it. You say it all the time.
Well, if I say it, that's one thing.
It doesn't matter. If you say it, I can repeat it.
No, you can't.
Homemade corn dogs. Homemade corn dogs.
Thanks, Brenda.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of corn dogs anyway. Don't be telling me about making any chocolate chip cookies, though, or I'm going to scream.
Yes, we've been beneficiaries of their baking.
Huh?
We've been beneficiaries of
Yes,
their baking.
of their baking. I know. That's why I said it. She makes them because I can't have them.
No, that's Rory.
Doesn't matter. I like the cookies, and I can't have them. You did tell her that I like those cookies, right?
That's what you can put in.
Cookies. I do have cookies on there.
Oh, do you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I love
I may not. I'll have to. Maybe macadamia cookies. Yeah, I know.
I try not to eat them too much.
But I started joking around at one point when whenever I talk to Holly,
Yeah.
I'm always asking about the kids. How are the kids? How are the kids? What are they up to? Give me a progress report. One day I turned around and said, geez, you'd think they were my kids the way I asked about them. You know? So every now and then she'll say something, I go, well, how are our kids? If I ever flipped and said that in front of her husband, he'd have my head.
Yes, he would. Warm and gooey.
But anyway, I digress.
You did.
What, Holly? Oh my God, Lee.
At least she's laughing.
Yeah. She hasn't slapped me in the head yet.
Well, she probably should.
She should, but that's okay. Yeah, I am, but they haven't figured out what yet.
No, they never will. Oh my God.
What can I tell you? So anyway, yeah, it's taken her a while to get back. Either she had to restart completely, or they had to head down. Well, yeah, that is true. I am me. There can be no other. They broke the mold. They said, yeah, one of him's enough for a troublemaker. That is. But there's a method to my madness. There's a reason why I'm like this. It's very deep.
You're in the sewer.
Well, that too. Yeah, it's deep in that I'm in the sewer too. Yes, indeed. But the way I look at it is, I grew up with so much of the, the clique type thing, and the popular kids and all of that. I didn't want to be a popular kid. I wanted to be liked for who I was, not for what I could be by following the group. So I became this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's been who I am for so long. I don't know how to be anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I look at it is, if you cannot get past what my attitude is like and what my insanity is like, for lack of a better word, it's not really insanity, but if you can't get past that, then number one, you're not worth hanging around with. And number two, you don't really want to know who I am. If you can get past that, then you will find the serious side of me and the person that I really am, eventually. And those are the ones you want to keep around, because anybody else is too damn shallow. And if they don't like it, as the old saying goes, don't let the door hit you, with a good Lord split you. I don't need you. I knew there was a reason I loved you. But
did you, Holly? I did too. I had two very good friends, but I wasn't in a big group. These were two neighborhood girls. And that was it.
yeah, I understand that, Helen. That is true. She does, like I said, she does the same thing. She'll look at a bruise and go, where the hell did that come from? I'm starting to do that now too. I get a scratch, and I'm like, really? How the hell did I get the scratch? I didn't feel anything.
Well, it was one of the cats.
Yeah, really.
It weren't me.
I really didn't all that much either, Holly. I did when I moved from Lynn to Saugus. And in Lynn, I didn't really have to do a lot of fighting. All the neighborhood kids, we just got along. So I never really had to do a lot of fighting. And when I moved to Saugus, this is up in Massachusetts, by the way, everybody wanted to see how tough the new kid was. And the new kid wasn't all that tough. So I got bullied a lot. And I got fought at a lot. And so, hey, Tammy, welcome back.
Sorry, I put it off.
That's okay. I got, I got into a lot of fights that I just never won. So on top of getting kicked around, I also got kicked out of school. Went into what they call Chapter 766, which is special needs. She's still there. She just has her camera off.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Ow!
But, so I went under special needs. And from that point on, the only reason I graduated high school was because at the time they had a point system. And I had enough points to graduate. So, graduate I did. Then right into the military shortly thereafter. Big mistake there was because I thought I had the world by the short hairs and I thought I knew all the answers. Nope. Nope, I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't learn proper lesson until it was too late. And I got thrown out of the military. But anyway, enough about that. Well, part of it was because of the sleep apnea, yeah, which I didn't know anything about back then. Neither did anybody else. And now it's too late. I can't. There's nothing I could do. But if I could prove that I had it back then, it's been since 1980.
Your father had it, your brother had it, you had it.
Like my uncle had it. One of my uncles, at least one of my uncles had it. I had one child. I had one nephew that died of SIDS, which is basically the same thing, and a second one who had it, but by then they came up with a device that would warn parents they stop breathing, and the alarm itself would wake the kid up. Everything would be fine. But I think a lot of my fathers and mothers bullshit. Sleep apnea, arthritis, diabetes. God only knows what else.
Yeah, it's hard.
So much fun.
It's hard.
But the funny thing is I've always said, and for a while I lost the true meaning of it, but I always said that I felt bad for having no shoes until I met a man with no feet. Meaning that there's always somebody worse off than you are. What right do I have to in other words, what right do I have to complain about arthritis when there are people in your situation where you can't even, you need a wheelchair to get around?
Yeah, I did
I have no right to complain. I have technically no right to complain about my arthritis.
See, I don't see it that way because all the pain matters. We all
Well,
have
I understand that, but
matters.
my point being is, in other words,
Right.
when I say not complaining, I'm talking about, oh, poor pitiful me, I'm in pain because I've got.
You're right. I get that.
That's what I'm getting at. I can complain about the pain, but I don't have to make it sound like I'm the one that's in the worst pain in the world.
Like you're gonna die. Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, so.
That, I don't.
Oh my God, this has turned into a serious lie.
It's so hardly you'll live.
Right.
Good gravy. What am I gonna do?
Sometimes it goes where it has to go.
Well, the way I look at it, that's why I always say, like in this case, DSR, dark type random. I almost put in DSR CT random or DSR-CT Let's Ride
What was that?
because
What?
it's Dark Side Random Crazy Train.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
But that's okay. So, like I said, we will at some point in time we will start hearing Lenore sing some more. I'm sure, right?
Oh,
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, she doesn't mean that, but okay.
it's a,
We are going to do pretty soon here another drive live. Lenore and I just have to figure out the logistics of it, what's going on around us.
You gonna do that this month?
Yeah, hopefully, because we only have a couple more weeks.
Well, keep in mind though that it's Memorial Day next weekend, but not a very good time to be on the road. It's crowded.
Well, considering the fact that this is the last week we can really do it, because next week is Saturday, is the end of the month, so I have the caregivers live, and then after the caregivers live is your and Rich and Bert's D-Staff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's already out. So
Yeah.
I hate to tell you how I read that.
That is
Holly.
also the Adrian event live.
Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we moved our D stash an hour to accommodate that.
There's a lot going. See, that's what I mean. Though there's a lot going on Saturday.
right.
That day,
And Sunday.
yeah.
But Holly says apple cider vinegar and honey with water. Yeah, I'm glad I only taken that once a night. But when I read it at first, I read it so quickly. It was apple cider vinegar and horny with water.
Oh,
Rod, you did not read that. You lie.
That's what I thought it said.
Yeah, you probably did, because that's how your eyes see.
And there goes Holly.
wait!
He's terrible. He's terrible.
You deserve it.
I do not deserve it.
You
It's who I am.
certainly do.
But anyway, we are crawling onto that 1.5 hour mark.
Yep.
So I am going to say good night, all. Have a wonderful week. Please remember to hit up Ditsy's Diamond Den right after us in about a half an hour. Yes, Helen, I do. Actually, I really, really do. Ditsy, if you put up your channel, please, that would be appreciated. Or if I still have other mods here, one of them can do it. Because she's going live right after me in about a half an hour.
You said the question, Tim?
I'm sorry. I'm done. Wait.
Kayleen asked if you're going to be on the auction live.
Yes, I am. I am. I'm sorry, Kaylin. I was dealing with the drill that doesn't want to stay on the team. Yes, I am.
Luckily, you haven't heard her arguing with them this time. But anyway, everyone that is not going to Ditsy's live, have a wonderful week. We will see you next Tuesday.
Yes, we'll be.
What did I need to? Sorry. I had to delay.
All night through. We love you all.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no further. I had a delay. So I died.
Now, if I can get this thing to work properly, try to end the screen. Every now and then.